Hey, thank you. Back at you. And I mean it. I do mean it. I realize I say it, and I say it a lot, but I mean it, the back at you part, because I don't take it lightly. Because if somebody came up to me on the street and said something like, hey, Ellen, love you, fedora, I wouldn't say back at you, because that would overuse the phrase, and I also don't own a fedora, so I would think that they were... But I realize, and the reason I say it, because I know I say back at you every day, but I really do mean that, and I think it's important to say to you, but I realize that I do say some words too often, because being on television, you're very aware of all the little things you do wrong. And for instance, the word fantastic is a word that is used, in my opinion anyway, way too much. I say fantastic all the time to describe something. It's a word that I'll say it for, this is fantastic coffee. I'll say, I feel fantastic, or, oh, your mole is fantastic, or... the kitchen counter is dirty. Does anyone have fantastic? Or... I do use it way too much. I've been watching the show lately thinking I got to stop saying that so much. I mean, but there are certain people that have words they use. Everyone has. I mean, teenagers use like a lot. They'll be like, and I'm like, and you're like, and I'm like, and they're like, and then it's the same thing as all, and they're all, and I'm all, and you're like, and we're all, and like, whatever, you know? That's how it ends. Or, know what I'm saying? No, I have no idea what any of that was. I don't know. I have a friend who says literally all the time. Literally. Literally. Do you have people that use literally? And she doesn't mean it when she says it at all. I mean, the definition of literally, just for those of you out there watching, it's the explicit meaning of something. That's what it means. But we'll be saying there, and I literally froze to death. No, you didn't. No, you're standing right in front of me. You literally exaggerated is what you did. There's somebody, I also know someone who says at the end of every sentence, not every sentence, but et cetera, like to finish, instead of just, first of all, et cetera, doesn't that mean, you don't have to say it again, et cetera is redundant, I think. Or they'll stop a sentence, if they're not saying et cetera, they'll say, we went down the road to get a bite to eat, ... Like, what? Like they're speaking in punctuation. That's like saying to someone, do you know what time it is, question mark? You look great, exclamation point. Is that your fiance, squiggly thing over the E and the question mark at the end? You know, when you use a word too much, it's just, it doesn't mean anything anymore. Like, there was somebody that told me, I saw the show the other day, and it was brilliant. I mean, you were brilliant. And I thought, wow, that's really nice. That made me feel really good. And then they took a bite of their BLT, and they went, oh, this BLT is brilliant. I'm as good as the sandwich, I suppose. Here's a phrase I use a lot, and I don't care. Tony, make me dance. wanted to mess you up and go the other direction because a lot of people were waiting. I mean it, Tony. That's what I'm going to do. I asked Len, our director. I said, Len, next time I say fantastic, I want a buzzer. I want to be aware, because sometimes you don't know how often you're using a word until you get a talk show, and then you see. You'll see when you get your talk shows. So when I use the word fantastic, I'm getting, see? That's good, exactly, just like that. Because there are other words to use. There's all kinds of synonyms. Marvelous, tremendous, sensational, excellent. Cat's meow, far out. Unreal, first rate. There's other words, and I'll substitute them if I get the beeper, or the buzzer, anything. All right, on the show today, Woody Harrelson is here. You know him from Cheers? You saw him in Ed TV. We were in Ed TV together, and he's fantastic. He is far out. He was an indecent proposal, and he lost remember, he lost his wife in a card game. Who hasn't had that happen? And he's got a new movie. It's opening today, After the Sunset. I saw it last night. Coincidentally, it was right after the sun was setting, and it was fantabulous. On the show also, Venus Williams is here. She's one of the top-ranked tennis players in the world. What am I saying? She's not just one of the best players in the world. She's best in the universe. And she's named after a planet, for God's sake. Also, Jamie Oliver is here, and the incredible chef. New cookbook, Jamie's Dinners. He's adorable. He's here to cook us something delicious, and I love him. He's adorable and cooks very simply, very simply. It's not a big deal when he cooks. Just like that. All right, you've noticed our new luxury box over there. I almost said fantastic, but I didn't. I didn't say it. I almost said it. But my mother is in it because we actually built it for her. We got it for we made it for her for Mother's Day, and then the riffraffers squeezed her out, and they started making their way in there. That's Mother in that was the original, and there's I guess she was getting a manicure, right? You were getting a manicure that day.
Supposedly.
Yeah. Oh, she's moved on. She's working other luxury boxes in the city now and making more money, I guess. So anyway, are you comfortable?
It's lovely. It's fantastic.
No. So you can't say it either.
Okay.
It's what it is it's sensational.
All right.
All right. Hey, you know that you never know November, and all month long I'm trying all the things you're inviting me to, these RSVPs. I'm trying. I can't get to all of them, so now some people are reporting things with Ellen's Roving Reporters, and if that's not enough, and there never is enough, really, we've announced that we would like to host some of your events here in the Riff Raff Room. So somebody sent us an email raising a very, very important question when we said we'll host your event, and they asked us a question about the Riff Raff Room. Kristen Del Santo from Saratoga Springs, New York. My 24th birthday is on December 10th, and I can't think of a better way to spend the day than with you hosting my party. I watch your show every day. I laugh for the full hour. It's hilarious. She laughs during commercials because the whole thing is an hour. But anyway, back to my birthday. Is alcohol permitted in the Riff Raff Room? Because my friends and I really like to party. If it's not, it's really not a big deal. I hope to hear from you soon. Thanks for all the laughs, Kristen Del Santo. We actually cannot have alcohol in the Riff Raff Room, Kristen. Or anywhere backstage. We used to allow it, and then our last office party got a little out of control. And I think we still have videotape on that. Do we have it? Oh, yeah. That was a waste of some fantastic salad. It was a waste of salad. And we refer to that party as the day the music died, is what we refer to it. Hey, don't go away. When we come back, we're going to go live to Memphis, Tennessee to see Ashley Carroll and her new baby, Jack Ellen. We'll be right back right after that. So, all right. As you know, we've been counting down to the days until our friend Ashley Carroll had her baby. She's the one who wrote the RSVP, Ellen, asking if I'd be her birth coach. She even sent me a pager so I'd know right away when the big moment arrived. Unfortunately, I couldn't make it there in time, so we've sent Houston out to the Carroll's house to check on them, drop off some presents. It's a big surprise. She has no idea, but let's go live to Memphis, Tennessee, where Houston is standing by waiting to surprise Ashley. Houston.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Hey.
Well, how can she not know you're there? You're in front of the door.
I don't know. Ashley? Hey, how are you? I'm Harrelson from The Ellen Show. Can you take these balloons? And these are real heavy. And right now, big surprise, live from Burbank, California, Ellen DeGeneres is right in there.
No way. Hi, Ashley. How's it going? So, here's the baby. Oh, look, it's your little Auntie Ellen. Hello, little baby. Oh, that's so sweet. Well, surprise. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
Oh, good. Since I couldn't be there, we sent a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see what you have right so far. All right, what are you oh my godding about? Oh yeah, that's the Stoka Explorer baby stroller, which is like a very hot item right now. There's like a Tattletale smart car seat. It's a talking car seat to let you know if your baby's not strapped in right. Saying, you idiot, you did it wrong, or something like that. Don't you care about your child? I don't know what it says. There's a silver-lined diaper bag. It's filled with all kinds of baby accessories. That's very cool. Then we also got you a bunch of baby gifts and stuffed animals from Babies R Us and Fisher-Price. Then there's a $2,000 gift certificate from drugstore.com, and you can go to their website and order anything you need online. And
there's more stuff coming in the door.
yeah, there's a ton of stuff, but we're also giving you round-trip tickets to Los Angeles, courtesy of American Airlines, so you can have a 5-night stay at the Sheraton Universal Hotel. Don't drop the baby! Hold on to the baby! He's like, oh, just barely holding on to the kid. Anyway, you can visit Universal Studios, which is right next door to the hotel, and of course, tickets to our show so you can come and hang out, and we're going to put a high chair in the luxury box so you can put little baby Jack in the luxury box. And all right, and Houston, of course, will babysit while you're here, so don't worry about that.
Can I see Houston do a stunt in here?
Yeah, you can see Houston do a stunt. What do you want Houston to do?
I have stairs.
All
You
right.
ready to fall down your stairs?
All right, Houston, get upstairs and fall down the stairs. Just make sure you don't wake the baby up. Houston's gonna fall down the stairs for you, Ashley. John, Ashley, take a look at Houston. Oh. Oh. Very camera shy already. All right, ready? Houston, be careful, don't fall down the stairs, okay? Careful. I hope there won't be a lawsuit involved. It seems like that was a dangerous stairway that Houston was on. All right, well, I'm happy for y'all. The baby is adorable, and as soon as you feel well enough to fly out here, we're going to see you real soon. Bye. Woody Harrelson joins us after this. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Our first guest has starred in hit films like Indecent Proposal and The People vs. Larry Flint, but it all started for him on a little show called Cheers. Have a look. His new movie, After the Sunset, is currently in theaters. Please welcome Emmy Award winner Woody Harrelson. Dancing like that.
Yeah.
I heard that you weren't really happy when you had to do it in the movie.
I do get nervous dancing. I was ridiculed as a kid, I guess, and
Really?
What? Oh, they're laughing at that.
Because we were all ridiculed as a kid. And you just
You
dance
too?
anyway. Sure, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, that doesn't stop you.
I mean, you're right. I'm sure I'm going to get over it
You were,
eventually.
yeah. It's harder to dance because in that scene in the movie, you're dancing with Selma Hayek, and was there music actually? Because you have to pretend like you're dancing, and they have to cut the music out in order to hear the dialogue. And
That's exactly right.
so you feel like a fool, and you're thinking, please play some music that's going to go with this, because now I'm doing this, and you just have to talk, and there's no music.
Yeah, it wasn't easy. I got to tell you, Ellen, if people think this is an easy job, this is not easy.
Yeah. That's what I'm.
Dancing to like a click track or
Yeah,
something.
that's what I'm saying. It's a tough business. So you've been. You're looking around like, what's the matter?
I just
You all
can't
right?
believe all this.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, where are you living now?
I live in Hawaii.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And so, well, you look like you just got off an island. You're like, well, I live in Hawaii.
No, I just came in from New York, actually. I came straight here. I had something, my buddy Kevin picks me up on a motorcycle because I got in like 5 o'clock.
Oh, really?
Takes me on a motorcycle to where my motorcycle is. His motorcycle was what he picked me up on. And then took me to where my motorcycle was, and then I rode here as fast as I could and got here just in time. My hands are still a little bit cold, but
Mine are too. Mine are colder, actually.
Oh, what's with that?
Well, they're cold.
Okay.
I'm
That's
on cold
fantastic.
medicine, so everything you said made sense to me. I was following every word of that. For a minute there, I was actually on a motorcycle in the wind with a scarf on and goggles, and then I came back.
Welcome back.
To hear you say fantastic, but you didn't. Yeah. He didn't get buzzed, though. He said fantastic, and he didn't get buzzed. But anyway, so now, where have you been? Because I haven't seen you for a while.
No, I took a little time off. I did theater, and I hung out with my family, and then about a year ago, I was like, I sure do want to do this job again. It was actually kind of fun. And so that's what happened.
Yeah.
I started, now I've done 4 films that haven't come out yet, and then both are coming out today, After the Sunset, and this other movie I did, Go Further.
Uh-huh. And now, was it hard getting back into, I mean, to be gone that long and all of a sudden to get back into Hollywood, especially living in Hawaii?
Well, you know, it wasn't too terribly easy because, what? What was
Please
that
tell me.
look you gave me?
Well,
What was it?
you
You went
gave-
like this. You went.
No, because you went, well, it wasn't too terribly easy. And I got scared a little bit at what you were going to say to me. Please
But
go
honestly,
on.
don't your guests shift every once in a while like this? You always give them that eye roll like that?
Sometimes I do, yeah. That's what I'm known for, is my eye roll. Don't you watch the show? It's all
love
about
it.
the eye roll for me.
Yeah,
All right,
you're
so,
right.
so
You're
tell
right.
me. I just looked directly
What
at you.
did you want to know?
Was it hard getting back into Hollywood?
Well, you know, I wanted to find just the perfect thing because I don't want to come back in like a terrible movie. So I read this script and I just got really excited about it. After the Sunset is the movie. You guys might have seen it on a bus somewhere. And hopefully not on a plane too soon.
Yeah,
but
yeah. You meant the poster on a bus.
that's what I meant.
Yes.
You're right. See, I have those things too. You have those word things, and sometimes I leave words out of
Yeah,
sentences.
you jump way ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. No, but maybe they knew that you meant the poster. Did you bring a clip with you, or you don't know, do you?
Oh yeah, here it is.
Okay, it's right there. Yeah, it's a heist. It's Pierce Brosnan and you and Selma Hayek, and it's about some.
Yeah, well, Pierce and Salma are the world's greatest jewel thieves, and they have decided that they're going to retire. But I don't believe it, and I'm the FBI agent, believe it or not. What? that you know that they've already thwarted me a couple times and stolen diamonds right out from under my supervision. So I've come down to this island to make sure that they've actually retired and not perhaps that they're going to try to steal another one.
Right.
Maybe.
Right.
But I'm not saying.
We're not saying what happens.
Yeah. Let's
And
keep
does
it
it get stolen?
ambiguous.
Do they steal it? Does someone else? Who knows? All right.
Yeah.
So After the Sunset is playing in theaters everywhere, and then you have other movies coming out. You'll come back because I was going to ask you to do your Elvis impression, but you're not going to do it this time. You're going to do it another time because we ran out of time.
We ran out of time.
We did. Can you believe it?
Well, all right, then I'll just
Oh,
hold
good.
that
Say
one.
that while
I'll save it.
Say that while we're going out.
Fantastic.
All right, fantastic.
Oh, baby.
We'll be cooking with Jamie Oliver when we come back. Our next guest has become one of the world's most popular chefs, here to whip up a recipe from his new cookbook, Jamie's Dinners. Please welcome Britain's boy wonder, Jamie Oliver. You brought your own pan? What's going on?
I've been playing. I've been doing this.
Wow.
Well, I've just learned how to do it. Can you do that?
Well, no.
Give it a go.
I mean, no.
I think that's a good sign for any cook. Go on, toss.
Well, no, but I don't cook at all.
That's good. If we get a bit of string and just twiddle it, we can get away with that on the camera.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine. Now you're obsessing me with this, and I will do it. That's what I'll do. All right, what do we
Next
make? I was
time.
so excited last time you were here because you make food so simply. Now, warm tuna salad, is that what we're making?
Yeah, well, I was going to do a Tuscan bread salad. So what I'm going to do is, first of all, if you can just pick a few bits of basil, darling, and in there, and then give it a good old bashing.
All right, darling.
In the meantime...
How many bits of basil?
Just maybe 10 nice leaves. I'm going to just slice up some tomatoes.
And then I bash the basil?
Basil? What do you call it, basil or basil?
I call it basil, but it's probably basil.
Yeah.
I also say tomato, but you say tomato. So we should just call the whole thing off. All right. All right.
Next time you go like that, I'm cutting my fingers.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm only joking.
All right.
What's that then?
What's that?
Oregano.
Oregano.
Yeah. And we thought we spoke the same language.
Yes.
Eh?
All
so,
right.
Harder.
What?
Aggression. Really get in there.
But is it really like that, or do I grind it?
No, a bit of both. A bit of wind, a bit of grind, and a bit of bash.
How many times have I heard that?
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so that's put me off my tomato salad. So we got the tomatoes going in here, and you're bashing that up, and I've got another little bit of... If you go down the markets these days, right, and you've got some good stuff, and you don't have any seasons in LA, so we can get away with tomatoes right now. We've got...
What is that?
We've got some purple basil, which is absolutely lovely.
And does it taste different than the green basil?
There's so many different varieties, and they all taste a little bit. Some are a bit more peppery. But the thing is, right, if you're worried about your energy, people think herbs are just for flavour. Rosemary in a cup, boiling water, a bit of honey, 5 minutes. It could be a pickup, just like a cappuccino or something like that.
Really? But you don't? Can you eat or you just strain it?
You don't know.
You strain it like a. No, I don't mean eat it like that. But if it's in the tea, can you actually ingest it?
Yeah, you don't actually eat the woody bit, but no.
Wow.
So I've got a hot pan here, tuna. When you get nice tuna, you don't have to sort of rush it and cook it all the way through. Don't have to rush it and cook. You don't have to cook it all the way through. A little bit of salt and pepper, and literally I'm going to put it into a hot pan, really quick cooking. Tiny bit of oil in the pan there.
The reason that your meals are 5 minutes is because you go so. I'm still on the rosemary. I have no idea. All right, so now we're cooking the. What did you put on there? You put salt.
A little bit of salt and pepper, really plain.
All right.
And the whole idea of tuna is to sear it hot on the outside and keep it a little pink in the middle.
Yes.
If you want it all the way through, do it.
Okay.
We've got the tomatoes here, we've got the basil, a little pinch of salt and pepper, and you've bashed up here.
I think I have.
Yes, you have.
And it's tuna's fatty, which is good for you, right? Fat is actually good for you.
Omega-3, very good. Good for your memory, building up the human cells and all that business. But I'm not a doctor, so a little bit of creme fraiche, or you could use yogurt.
All right.
in with that. If you just mush that around, darling.
Sure, I will.
And then what I'm going to do is just put a little squeeze of lemon juice into the tomatoes.
And you know, one other thing that you say in your book, you're talking about how people will go out and spend money on ridiculous things
Yeah.
and then they buy cheap food.
Absolutely. I mean, when I was a kid, right, if I said to my friends, look, let's go out and have a nice bit of food and, you know, it'd be about 20, 30 pounds, you know, $40, you know, on a Friday night, they'd say, forget it, forget it. But if we went out on a Saturday night and we had a load of beer and stuff, they'd do like 70 pounds, $100, you know?
Right.
So it's you know, it's just one of those funny things. But people in England don't really like spending time or money on cooking anymore. I
But
don't
it's
know.
worth it to get the good stuff, right? It's worth it.
Come over here and toss this pan.
Well, you backed up. Why would I go
Go on.
closer?
I'll protect you.
All right.
See if you can flip it. Come on.
Flip it over?
If you do this, have a close up on this.
You killed me when you screamed. I didn't know.
I trained you well.
All right.
Okay. Okay, well, that's your tossing's going very well. See if you can toss that even better.
The same thing?
Yeah. Let's try and keep... Yeah. Very good. Yes.
How much do you want to keep in the bowl?
Yeah. Yeah,
All
that's
right.
very good.
All
Right,
right.
I think we're ready to go.
This is just to show off. You don't need to do this, right?
No, it's good. You're getting all the flavours in there. And if
Right.
you just put your finger in the bottom, taste it. Tiny bit more oil.
Yeah.
And you got good flavours. So, done good there. I'm very impressed with that tossing motion.
I was too. It really surprised me.
Now, zucchini, right?
Right.
Sometimes people think you have to cook it and do all these things. If you get a firm zucchini, just get one of these cheap old speed peelers and you just literally slice it like that, right? And you get
Look
these...
at that, how pretty.
And it's very nice to eat. And literally, I'm just going to give it one final toss. And on the plate, it goes.
Are you seeing how pretty this is?
Here we go.
Just
Well, it's
gorgeous.
nice, light, sort of summer cooking.
And then you put
and
the
then
tuna on top.
If you notice, the tuna is just a little bit pink in the middle. In actual fact, I've just done it a little
Because
bit
it's
over.
been on for 2 minutes, or not even 2 minutes.
Sorry. I've got asbestos hands, but
Yeah.
not that much. And see this basil.
And that's
cream
the
done?
dressing?
Yeah, literally. You just put a little bit of this, not dressing, it's like a basil and sort of yogurt, really. or
Literally
creme
you do
fraiche.
it.
And over top. And that'll sort of just melt in and around.
Fantastic.
And that, my love, is a... Is that me or you?
That was me.
Oh,
I don't even know what we're talking about.
no.
No. All right.
There you go.
Okay, darling. Fantastic. That is, oh, God, I really did not know I was going to say that. Well, now I'm going to eat it, but that's hot. You just made a noise like
Okay,
a
try a bit of
barking dog.
Try a bit of...
All right.
A bit of that.
There's no forks here.
I know, I'm sorry. It's not... Well, it's nothing to do with me. Try that.
Yeah. That's really good. It's delicious. Everybody in the audience is getting a copy of Jamie's Dinner. When we come back, Venus Williams joins us. We'll be right back. At only 24 years old, our next guest has won an amazing 12 Grand Slam titles and 2 Olympic gold medals. Please welcome tennis superstar Venus Williams. Hey, Venus, did you put that in the dryer? Because that's short. Nah.
It's Serena's actually.
Oh,
It's
really?
actually her design.
I like it. Is
Yes,
it really
thank you.
hers?
Yes.
Look at that.
Thank you.
And your hair, everything's all kind of different. You have a whole new look going on.
Yeah, it's gone.
Now, are you on tour right now with Serena?
We're on actually finished with the season now. We're doing actually the McDonald's Williams Sisters tour.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
So-
a great thing.
So it's not competition, really?
Yes, actually it is.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
I thought that would be like a spectator
yes, you
thing.
see, the loser has to pay the light bill.
Oh, I
pay,
see.
You know, the water has to pay for manicures for the winner.
Yeah.
Along with facials, vacation,
Do y'all
airfare.
do that to
There's a
each
lot at
other? Do you
stake,
have little
yes.
bets on?
On this particular, yes, yes.
And what's the big thing that you want her to do if you win? Or when you win, I mean.
I wanted her to be the big sister and not the little sister.
Yeah?
Yes.
So she takes care of everything?
Exactly.
Yeah. Is it really that's the dynamic of the relationship? You take care of everything?
Kind of, in a way, yes.
And you're only a year older, right?
Yeah, just a year.
Wow. And you still
Yeah.
take care of everything?
Well, I kind of set it up that way. I can't get out of it now.
Now, but y'all, do you live close to each other? You don't live together, do you?
Yeah, we do.
You live together?
Yeah.
Oh, well then, yeah,
So
make her
that's why
do
I didn't
stuff.
pay the light bill.
Yeah. And is it competitive? I mean, do you feel like when you're playing, is it always competitive?
Absolutely, because if I let her get an edge, she might believe that she can beat me. So.
Yeah. Right.
Seriously, though.
Yeah. No, I know you're serious.
Yes.
I can tell. So, but y'all are so close. I mean, obviously, it's not animosity or anything. It's just it's good sportsmanship to be competitive.
Yeah, to compete.
Keeps you going.
Exactly.
Now, who was the better homeschooler, you or Serena? Because you were homeschooled, right?
Who was the worst homeschooler?
All right, who was the worst?
I don't know.
Either way, I'll find out who the best was, however you answer it.
I just think that we got distracted.
Did you like school, or you just wanted to play tennis all the time?
I loved school. I didn't want to leave school. No, I didn't. Because, the thing was actually is a little bit because when I left school, it meant I had to practice twice a day.
Right.
And when I was in school, it only meant I had to practice once.
Uh-huh.
So I think that was part of the reason why I didn't want to leave.
You don't seem like you would have hated practicing, though. I mean, not when you're that good at what you do.
You're right, but, you know how it is.
Now let me ask you this. Did you want to be an interior designer before you, because now you are into interior design, right?
Yeah.
And you wanted to do that when you were at home?
About 17.
Yeah.
When you start figuring out who you are.
And so now you have your own design company.
Yes, I have my own design company.
We have, because I was looking at some pictures, we have, they're in Still Store, I think, but we have one of them. I think this is the first one. And whose house is this?
That was a model home.
A model home.
Yes, so this is a house that
you
we did
designed.
for a builder. Yes, that was for sale.
That's
Yeah.
one. It's
Thank
a lot
you.
of different looks too. They're really
Okay, here
amazing.
we
That
go.
it's not just one
Yeah,
look.
that was one of the members of the 2003 Marlins who won the World Series. Go Marlins!
Yeah.
That was his house.
You did his house.
Yeah.
Wow. And then there's
that was actually a really fun project we did for NYC 2012. So if we get the Olympics in New York in 2012, the athletes will be staying in something very much like that.
Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. All right. Well, when we come back, we have to go to break. When we come back, we have a tennis challenge, you and I. And I was going to be a tennis pro when
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay. I was going to be also, talk show host, actress, comedian.
All right, them's fighting words. All right. We'll be right back right after this. We're back with Venus Williams. And so now this is How to Play Tennis. You both wrote this book, which is, which way am I facing that? Here? So this will teach anyone how to play?
Yes, anyone how to play, so you've got to read it from cover to cover.
All right.
I'm going to read your book from cover to cover, too.
You're going to read mine, too?
Yes.
All right. Can you start out, before you invest, can you use this as a racket? Because rackets are expensive, and I'm just thinking before you invest in something, this could...
there are some good deals out there.
Yeah. Oh,
There
really?
are. Yeah, I use Wilson rackets, so that's the best one.
All right. Well, I do, too. That's what I have. All right, so here's how it's going to work, okay? Harrelson is going to be our ball boy. He's going to throw 10 balls to each of us, and whoever gets the most through this hoop that is coming out here wins. All right? So 10 balls each, and here we go. All right, you're going to hang there. I'm going to go first because I have a feeling I want to put pressure on you on what we're doing. So, all right, let's see it, Harrelson. Oh. Harrelson! Oh! You're not even hitting it! Oh. Oh. Was that 10? All right. Let's see.
That was 10?
Yeah, I think so. Oh, I have one more.
Oh, I'm sorry.
since you won, right? You won. So since you won, everybody in the audience gets Ellen T-shirts. That's what happened.